comes King Kallis. He's been around for a very long time. It's his final test match for South Africa. What a brilliant touch. Everybody on their feet here at Sahara Stadium, Kingsmead. And then also the players he's playing against, the Indian team, the subs as well, who are on the dugout at the edge of the boundary. They made a guard of honor for him. Fantastic. At the behest. Kallis. Have a look at the numbers. They're incredible for Kallis. They really are. No. 13,174 runs, an average of 55.12, 44 hundreds and 58 50s. A couple of double hundreds.
Half an appeal, respectively. Hello. Where's that come from now? Has he bowled that as a cutter, or has it just gone through the top? Certainly misbehaved.
Here we've seen a couple of balls actually hit the glove, hit the thumb area, suddenly popping off an area around about the good length. Yeah, that really has taken off.
Shot! Beautiful shot. 4 runs to Kallis. He hung about for a bit, decided right, time to go.
He breaks the shackles, and you can understand how he's just hung around a bit. It's his last test match. He wants to get himself in. Beautifully played. Moves late to the pitch of it. It does turn. Beautiful extension of the arms. Goes again and executes it just as well. One bounce and another boundary.
It's been a feature of Kallis' batting towards the later part of his career. His positivity against spin. In the past, be content to bat for long periods of time. A lot more defensive against the spin, but his later years he's been a lot more positive.
What about those numbers then? It's gone fine, and it's going to go all the way for 4.
They're just drifting down leg side. Free hit for Kallis, this one. No pressure on it with the square leg. Extremely square. Just had to ensure that he got a bat on it. Played it fine. So he's going to be 4 runs.
A good contest. Shot. Nicely onto the toes and punch for 4. Exquisite.
Quality shot from Kallis. It's banged in just back of a length. First delivery for Sharma from the old fort end. Kallis doesn't miss out in these two. That's Kallis off the back foot at his best. Have a look at this. Rocks back, gets on his toes, punches it square. Timing, placement, very good.
Sharma trying to swing the ball in. Oh, he's got that one away, and there's an edge. It's run away finally for 4. There's no slaps. Kallis will bank that.
Good delivery. The ball has been coming into the right-hander predominantly. This one went away off the outside edge, but as Mike Aisman said, no slip.
Oh, that's a beautiful shot, because it's very nicely bowled by Sharma. That was a fine example of reverse swing. The two things about that is, one, the pace was good at 144 k's per hour, And because the pace is right, just have a look at how late this ball swings back into Kallis.
Very good seam position as well. Just wonder if the wind hasn't upset Millestone's plans.
Single to Kallis, moves him now on to 32. Correction, 33. Let's have a look at something which puts things in perspective. This is Jacques Kallis in all forms of the game for South Africa. His international career, 516 games, almost 25,500 runs, 577 wickets, 61 hundreds. Last over through the covers. Kallis on strike now. That's died a little bit, and that's been punched off the back foot for 4. Emphatic stroke from Kallis.
Trademark stroke from Jacques Kallis. Got right on top of the bounce. Played that back foot drive to perfection. It's not an easy shot to play. So a bit of a lesson. Jacques Kallis starting to dominate. Worrying signs for Milestone.
And again, back to back, same region. Beautiful. One off the back foot, the next one off the front foot.
Again, what this illustrates is the job that Dale Steyn did for South Africa. Not an easy wicket to bowl seam on. You just back of a length and you give the batsman enough time to hit the ball for 4 off the back foot. Now you try and get it up to the bat, half volley, bang, away she goes. Again, the placement is perfect.
Shot, beautiful shot, 4 runs.
Bit of a loosener from Ishan Sharma, full in length. Jacques Kallis cashes in, square of the wicket. It's over pitched. They brought the fielder up from the offside boundary, and there we can see it's full. Kallis goes after it, he executes it beautifully.
Love the extension. Let the ball come to him, hit it right underneath his eye line. It's always been lovely to watch him bat and play, but not so lovely when you're standing at first slip on a hot day.
Could have been worse. You could have been an extra cover or on the boundary, running around rather than just comfortable at first slip.
Or running into bowl, Sean.
Exactly.
Turn from wide. And bounce as well. There you go, Raul. Those numbers will please you.
Yeah, very good numbers. Defining innings as well, not just the numbers. A couple of them that I do remember. One was to win a test match in Bombay. It wasn't 100, but he batted with Mark Boucher to win a test match in the 4th innings, a difficult chase in Bombay. And then to save a test match at Cape Town in the last series, 236 for 3.
Said nobody for Jay. It was Virat Kohli who took that catch. That's gone through and will bring 50 for Jacques Kallis. It's a good round of applause. He's worked hard for it. The important thing, he's still a milestone in his final test match.
Been brilliant, as well as picking up 3 wickets.
He looks still pretty fresh as well. Bouncing in and bowling nicely.
Silly point getting closer and closer. So the position of this game is quite interesting, and Kepler, Peterson and A.B. de Villiers, the last two to go. And Sharma continues.
So many times in the subcontinent we've played in test matches where the test match meanders along for 3 days, suddenly comes alive on days 4 and 5, and the track starts to misbehave, starts to turn, the odd ball keeps low. This wicket is, I wouldn't say it's a subcontinental wicket, but it is similar in a lot of ways. I just wonder if you look at the test match now and where it's at, looks like it's meandering to a draw. Seen enough there that to say that still it could come alive. We can of course get full play. There's clouds building up and hopefully the weather doesn't play a part.
First test drawn. And you can rest assured there's still going to be plenty to happen in this test match.
Last session today, particularly important, provided the light holds. One team may well achieve an advantage during the post-tea session.
The over rate from India today has been extremely impressive. This looks like it's going to be the last over before the break, unless Jadeja gets through these pretty quickly. He's trying to, by the way. So maybe they want to try and get one more in before the break. Just a single to Kallis to get down the other end. In this session, Jacques Kallis has been a rock, as he often has been throughout his 18-year career. Solid, dependable, concentrating hard, using his powers, all his powers of concentration.
.179 deliveries he's faced. 180 now for his 61.
Not about all, eh? That's gone for 4. No, it hasn't. Pulled in, well played. Well done.
Fabulous. They're standing and delivering width on offer, and he's smashed that to the fence.
That boundary was about as big a stride as he could have got in. Make sure that he stayed right over the top of the ball. Man has dropped back now onto the boundary fence.
That was in the air for some time. He just stood up at short leg. At silly point, excuse me.
Shikhar Dhawan it was, silly point. It's popped up a bit. It's always going low. It's got up a little bit. Shikhar Dhawan. It's got to stay really low there. Silly point. Turn and bounce. The Jadeja.
Oh, lovely. It will make MS Dhoni happy. It'll make Jadeja happy. That's for sure.
This light issue then becomes interesting, because do the two umpires say to MS Dhoni, well, if you continue to bowl spin, we're happy for you to stay out there. He hasn't taken the second new ball. And spin certainly looks the most threatening.
Yeah, he probably does say that. He said the same, I think, to Graham Smith on day number 1. In the name of consistency. Unless they decide, of course, that even the spin not so easy to combat because of the light.
With that conversation from Steve Davis and Jack Kallis, you
.35 behind South Africa. Kallis onto 78.
Righto, boys. Let's just get into this heavy roller story. What does that do, Sean, at Kingsmead?
It usually flattens the surface out, and on a day like today, and the cracks have been exposed just a touch. It's to knock down any of the edges of it and just make it nice, smooth, plain surface. If there was some green grass cover, maybe you would have gone for the slightly lighter roller because you don't want things to happen too quickly. But the fact that it is slow, the surface, the heavier the roller will just speed things up.
Bit of turn there.
It's interesting how different rollers are used in different countries. In India, we don't tend to use the heavy roller too much. I noticed it's used a lot more in these conditions. But in India, because the soil is, I guess, there's less clay content and it's a lot of red soil, so it's red clay. It tends to disintegrate a little bit more. So the tendency is for Indian captains to use a lighter roller. Because what you don't want with a heavy roller is, for the wicket to break up, start to turn very quickly. It's just interesting. It's very different in different places.
Very good. Tight first over. Nice and fine. Chase on for fine leg. And the ball wins. Moves into the 80s now, does Jacques Kallis.
Change of angle here for Zahir Khan coming around the wicket. We've seen him use this quite often on this tour so far. He doesn't get the line right. Fires it down the leg side. Kallis gets a little inside edge as he looks to turn it around to fine leg. That's fine.
Done a great job in this test.
Wow. Good luck with that one.
Shot. And it's in the gap. There's the tiniest gap there, but Kallis finds it like a surgeon.
That's his area, the Jacques Kallis cover drive. Perfect placement. It was a half volley, but his timing was good. That offside field is packed. So just 10 to go now.
The crowd loved it. And weight going into the shot, arms going through to ensure a good follow through.
Big shout. No, nothing. Yeah, just to keep him honest. Well bowled, well played as well. Yep, not going to get it easy. Yes, you've been fantastic over the years. And this young fella, Mohammad Shami, says, earn every single one. Rightly so, too. Down the leg side.
Without any more alarms.
Nicely done, and that's going to go all the way for 4. 2 away now, King Kallis. Yes, he's smiling, but I can assure you he's nervous.
Bonus runs down leg side, well executed by Jacques Kallis. Edging ever closer.
Oh, so close. Oh dear.
Just try to knock that into the leg side field to get that single. Will it be this ball?
He's got a leg slip in place now because Kallis likes to just turn it around the corner. They're all biting their nails. There's tension all round.
And there it is. Test match century number 45 for Jacques-Henri Kallis. It's probably his final innings for South Africa. And it just typifies what he's done all through the 18 years. He's been solid, he's been consistent, he's been fantastic. A 7th century against India. The second most test hundreds ever. Is applauded and appreciated by those who've turned up here at Kingsmead, and I'm sure also by many who are watching around the world on television. Perhaps just bounced a bit more than he expected. That's the milestone then. 3rd on the all-time list. Jacques Kallis applauded in the change room. There's confirmation. Jacques Kallis just above Raoul Dravid. 13,289.
Just been reminded yet too. I'm just thinking of something where Jacques Kallis at the moment he's struggling with his hamstring. So when he takes a single, he just walks for part of the way. And I know how it used to get his goat just a little bit with Arjuna Ranatunga when he used to walk. He always used to try and get the ball and make sure that he finished the run completely. So if Mark Boucher was in the change room, for example, when he came in at lunch, he'd say, who are you trying to emulate here? Arjuna Ranatunga. Goes for the big sweep over mid-wicket, top edge. And the innings of Jacques Kallis comes to an end. He tried to take the attack to the spinner, Jadeja. He targeted the mid-wicket area. He went down on his knee. He's been struggling with a little bit of a hamstring. But the great innings, what a wonderful way to finish off with Jacques Kallis. 115. It's been great to have witnessed it. It's been great to have witnessed a wonderful career. And the man, as he makes his way off this Kingsmead ground, will get rich applause from the crowd that's gathered. It's been a fantastic knock. Well done, Jacques Kallis.
Yeah, very well played. Fantastic innings from Jacques Kallis, particularly well. And what a great career it's been. One last occasion, possibly. Graham Smith looking out there to receive him. Did really well. Everyone in that South African team coming down.
South Africa's greatest cricketer. He's a great in the game, and you can see from the applause and also from the way his teammates have come out of the change room to come and receive him back in. One final time after a feat out on the park where he's been so colossal. Runs galore from the bat of Jacques Kallis. Now someone else must try and do it. Can they? Will they? We'll wait and see.